Hi, this is Alex from devstories.eu. DeepEval Framework, Episode 8 of 18. Sometimes standard metrics do not fit your use case, like checking if a highly regulated financial chatbot sounds professional enough. You need a way to measure subjective traits reliably, and that is exactly where building custom metrics with G-Eval comes in. Before defining custom metrics, establish what kind of logic you are measuring. G-Eval is designed exclusively for subjective criteria like tone, coherence, or conversational flow. If you need to enforce strict objective logic, you should use DAGs. G-Eval handles the nuances of human language. To build a professionalism metric for a financial chatbot, you do not write complex parsing rules. You use G-Eval to define a custom metric using everyday language. You instantiate the metric by giving it a name and a natural language criteria string. For this chatbot, your criteria might say, determine whether the actual output maintains a formal, respectful tone and strictly avoids slang or casual phrasing. Here is the key insight. The metric does not just send your criteria to a large language model and ask for a quick score. G-Eval runs a two-step chain of thought algorithm. Step 1 is generation. The algorithm reads your plain English criteria and automatically generates a structured list of evaluation steps. It writes its own grading rubric. For the professionalism metric, it might generate a step to scan for informal greetings and another step to verify the use of appropriate financial terminology. Step 2 is the actual evaluation. The algorithm takes those generated steps and applies them to your specific test case parameters. A standard G-Eval test case typically includes the user input and the actual output from your model, but you can also include the expected output or retrieval context. The evaluator runs its custom rubric against the text, calculates a final score between 0 and 1, and provides a detailed reason explaining why it deducted points. Writing effective criteria dictates the quality of your metric. Treat the criteria string like a highly constrained prompt. Do not write vague instructions like, check if the response is good. Define exactly what good means. If using slang should result in an automatic score of 0, state that explicitly in the criteria. The evaluation steps generated in Step 1 are only as precise as the instructions you provide. That covers single interactions. Conversations present a different challenge. A chatbot might start out professional, but adopt a casual tone by the fourth message. To handle this, you use conversational G-Eval. Conversational G-Eval applies the exact same two-step algorithm to a multi-term chat. The difference is the input format. Instead of evaluating a single input and actual output, you pass an entire conversation history. This history consists of sequential turns, alternating between the user and the assistant. The transcript reads the entire transcript, generates its evaluation steps based on your custom criteria, and scores the interaction as a whole. This ensures the model output remains consistent from the first greeting to the final sign-off. The effectiveness of any custom metric depends entirely on treating your criteria like a rigorous specification, where clarity always beats brevity. Thanks for listening. Happy coding, everyone.